Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the score was 127-113. The Lakers get the victory against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cleveland had what I consider to be a bit of a bad game. Maybe some dead legs after a back-to-back for them. Having to be in Utah last night, flying to LA. And they have to play in our building when we're playing at this high of a level. It was not easy for the Cavs, and the Lakers were able to get the easy victory tonight. Despite us not having the greatest fourth quarter, Coach left our starters on the floor. We were up by a lot. I wasn't happy with it. I never am. I just don't agree with the philosophy. I think there's so many things that can go wrong that you're neglecting to do when doing that. So we'll get into that thought later. But the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first quarter had 34, Lakers 32. Second quarter, Cavs 19, Lakers 33. Third quarter, Cavs 30, Lakers 45. We look scary in that third quarter, y'all. We look scary. Championship scary. Fourth quarter, Lakers 17, Cleveland 30. Our guys were ready to sit down. Our starters had done the job. The game was sealed. It was time to put the young guys on the floor. And it's time for guys to wrap their knees. And they took their foot off the gas as if they were ready to sit down, and Coach never pulled them off the floor. JJ's got to understand something. You mess with the overall morale of the team when you don't reward your starters with rest in the third quarter when they're up by like 27 points, bro. There's a certain expectation that NBA players have that they've done their job and that they can now sit down. It makes you feel good because you know you've done it. Now you put the back end guys in the game. They get the opportunity to develop. They get the opportunity to run. Everybody's happy on the bench. They're laughing. When the starters have to stay on the floor, you take the fun out of a blowout. Because what ends up happening is the young guys who are expecting to play during a blowout don't come into the game. The starters are ready to sit down. They're not sitting down, so they got to continue to run, but they're tired. They're frustrated. It's late March, and they're still running. It takes the happiness out of a blowout. And Coach JJ is going to understand not only that aspect of it, but the fatigue of it that comes in the playoffs when you've played so many games this way and didn't allow people to rest a little bit, and you played them like they were robots and they run completely out of gas. I've seen it happen so many times with so many different teams. JJ is a new coach, and he's doing a lot of things right. But it's one of those situations where he's going to have to see. It's a metaphor for me in my head where I say an artist does a perfect piece and then rips it up and throws it away and then regrets it thereafter. It's a certain destruction of good that you do when you have all these great plays that you're running. You've done all your homework. You've done everything you have to do to win a game. But then ultimately the team either gives back the lead and blows it because they take their foot off the gas, or the unit itself runs out of gas and is not able to execute what it is that you have set up. And it's going to be because of fatigue. It's going to be because of this type of stuff. So that's kind of what I guess I tried to articulate my point here. I hope the people understand what I'm saying. It's just a certain happiness that isn't there when your starters have already blown a team out. The other team puts their bench in and they're still out there. Adelman, I think his name is Adelson. I can't remember the name of this coach for the Cavaliers, but he put his bench in the third quarter. At the end of the beginning of the fourth quarter, he waved the white flag. And we played Luka a good portion of that fourth quarter. Luka was on the floor with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's like, it's something that I don't agree with. I think most basketball people are not going to agree with this, and it's going to bite JJ in the backside eventually in some way, shape, or form. This philosophy that he has to keep players on the basketball floor when the game is a blowout is going to hurt him. And when it does, I'm going to laugh because I've been saying this all season long, and I don't like it. He does this for a multitude of reasons. So I'm looking forward to him learning that lesson. I really am. But as far as us winning this game, I'm very happy about it. I thought we looked scary in the third quarter rather. We looked absolutely awesome. Championship level awesome. It's the first time in this season where I looked at how we were playing. I'm saying, there are teams in this league that are competing for championships that would be wise to avoid us. There are teams. There's a league full of teams that would like not to play this Laker team when they're playing like they did tonight in this third quarter. And I thought everybody did a great job of maximizing what their potential was against a unit that I think that we would probably not fare well against, if not for being on a string together and playing great ball on both sides of the floor. So, yeah, a lot of good to say about this game tonight, man. A lot of good. Let's get into this team stats and stuff like that. So the Clippers did not play tonight. The Lakers, it's Cleveland Cavaliers, 43-87 for the 49% from the field. Lakers 45-83 for 54% from the field. Good shooting, 42% from the three for the Lakers, 13-31. Cleveland 13-39 for 33% there. From the free throw line, 74% for the Cleveland Cavaliers, 14-19 for the Lakers, 92% from the line, 24 of 26. We like that a lot. 37 boards for the Lakers, 35 for Cavs, 8 offensive boards for the Lakers, 11 for the Cavs. 26 assists for both teams, 9 steals for the Lakers, 5 for the Cavs, 4 blocks for the Lakers, 2 for the Cavs. 14 turnovers for the Cavaliers, 17 points off of those. 12 for LA, 12 points off of those. 16 fast break points for LA, 11 for Cleveland, 54 points in the paint, LA 56 Cleveland. 27 was a large lead of the game for the Lakers. We led 71% of the time. And for the Cavs, they had a 7-point lead, and they led 23% of the time. Okay, Jared Allen, 19 minutes, 18 points, 9 of 11 from the field, or 2 from 3. From the free throw line. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards. -7. He killed us in the first half, did absolutely nothing in the second half. In fact, I don't even think he played in the second half. So that really helped our cause. Evan Mobley, 22 minutes, 6 points, 2 and 4 from the field, or 1 from 3, 2 and 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, -18. James Harden, 28 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. 0 rebounds, 3 turnovers, 3 assists, -19. Not a great game for him. Kind of dead-legged, I thought, after that back-to-back Utah game. They just didn't have it, man. Donovan Mitchell, 24 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 10 from the field, over 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, -24, worst on the team. Terrible game for Donovan Mitchell. Max Strus, 23 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, -10. Nance Jr., 12 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 4 from the field, over 2 from 3, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 assist, 1 offensive board, +13. Nate Tomlin, 22 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, -2. Thomas Bryant, 25 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 7 from the field, 3 of 4 from behind the arc, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 4 offensive boards, 1 block, +5. He had a really good game for his team. Nobody else showed up but him and Jared Allen, pretty much. Dennis Schroeder, 19 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, -14 for DS. Porter Jr., 16 minutes, missed all 3 of his threes, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, +4. Keon Ellis, 19 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. Hit both his free throws, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, -11. And Tyrese Proctor, 12 minutes, 10 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, +13 for Tyrese. And for the winning Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James, 31 minutes, 14 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 5 of 6 from the line, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, +4. I thought this was a very good game for LeBron. Kind of a quiet second half, but in that first half, he was explosive. Loved the lob that Reeves got to him in transition for the easy jam. It was a lot of good down there for LeBron James, and he played his role very well. Jake LaRavia, best game he's had in a long time, man. 38 minutes, 14 points. Hit all 5 of his field goals, hit both his threes and both his free throws. Did not miss a shot. 7 boards, only 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, +23. Jake LaRavia has only missed 1 shot in the last 2 games, y'all. He was 3 of 4 yesterday from the field, and tonight he was 5 of 5. So Jake is hot. He went from cold to hot, and this was a great effort for him. He did have some bad reads at times, some things where he could have did this and decided to do that, and it didn't quite turn into nothing for us. But ultimately, I thought this was a really, really solid night for Jake LaRavia. D.A., also a nice night. 28 minutes, 18 points, 8 of 13 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 6 offensive rebounds, +10. D.A. was awesome, especially in that first half. He killed it on the offensive glass, as you guys can see. 6 of those. No turnovers on the night. a block, and a steal. He was just really, really helpful. Definitely needed him to be as good as he was against this type of talent, and he showed out. He showed out. Love what I saw from DA tonight. Luka Don gets the game ball once again, second time. Well, he didn't play yesterday. I don't know what I'm talking about. Bronny got it last night. But Luka's getting it, as you would expect. 34 minutes, 42 points, 13 of 26 from the field, 6 of 13 from 3, 10 of 10 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals, plus 21. So how did Luka do in the areas that we're interested in? 6 of 13 from behind the arc is damn good. I'm cool with that. 10 of 10 from the free throw line is awesome. How many turnovers did Luka have tonight? Luka did not turn the ball over tonight. This was an awesome Luka Don basketball game from start to finish. He had 2 stocks. He had 12 assists. He pulled down 5 boards, shot 50% from the field, shot just under 50% from 3, hit all his free throws, 42 points. What does the man have to do to be an MVP candidate around here? You trying to tell me there's 3 players in this league playing better than him? Y'all want to throw Jaylen Brown in my face again? Y'all want to throw who else he got? Who is it? The SGA. His whole team is full of superstars. They win a championship without him. That's how damn talented the Thunder is right now. Jokic missed half the damn season with an injury, or not really, but he missed like 30 games with an injury. Who else y'all throwing at me? Cade Cunningham. He out right now. He ain't gonna be able to play. It's got to be between Luka and Wemby. Because those are the guys that are legitimate in my opinion. SGA, like I said, his whole team is so damn souped up. It ain't nothing but first-round picks on the whole roster, man. At some point in time, we got to say, SGA got it good. SGA is in heaven because his team is so damn good around him. He don't have to do anything, man. He doesn't even have to be there for them to be a contender. So how is he the most valuable player? That's what I want to know. How is he the most valuable player when his whole team is full of all-stars, bro? And first-round picks and lottery picks. I mean, some point in time, we got to start calling the NBA out on this SGA love. He gets to the line more than anybody damn near. Everybody knows he's a foul grifter. It is what it is. But also, he plays on a team that is so far souped up that he don't even need to be out there for them to win 50 games this season, bro. Let's be honest. And when Luka plays like this and blows out a Cavaliers team that I think our team is not even constructed as well as theirs is, he comes out here and plays this damn well, and I'm sitting up here hearing people talking about Jaylen Brown. Man, I don't want to hear Jaylen Brown name no more. No more, dog. Seriously. That's really all I have to say about that. I don't want to hear it. Wemby, if you're not going to give the MVP to Victor Wembanyama, then y'all need to give it to Luka Don this season. That's really what it is. SGA got it last year playing for a souped-up team. They're going to likely try to give it to him again playing for a souped-up team. But y'all give asterisks to other people when they're in those types of situations. People can't get on all-star teams because the other guy is on their team and he's too good, so therefore that type of stuff. But you don't do it to the shade. So at this point, it's like, yo, man, it should be a 2-man race if we're doing things correctly. Either you're going to give it to the alien or you're going to give it to the Don. But ain't nobody else in this season is qualified, in my humble opinion, especially after a performance like this where Luka doesn't even turn the ball over, goes for 42 points, shoot 50% from the field. Enough. And 12 assists on top of that with no turnovers. Man, enough, man. Rui Hachimura, 19 minutes, 14 points, 6 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 block, plus 10. Drew Timme, 1 minute, -5. Dalton Knecht, 1 minute, -5. Aldo Thero, 1 minute, same thing, -5. Kobe Buffkin missed his only field goal, 1 minute, -5. This is what I'm talking about. Like, those guys should have been on the floor for the entire fourth quarter to get some run so our young guys, so our starters could have some rest and bask in the idea that they blew out a good team tonight. You know what I mean? And I think we need the rest. We could use the continuity, but at some point we got to say, okay, let's just buy ourselves an opportunity to just, enjoy our win here and get ready for the Thunder. Ain't no sense in playing 40 minutes to 38 minutes here for Jake, 37 for Austin, 34 for Luka, 31 for Bron. That's too many minutes in a game where they had it sewed up after 3 quarters. They shouldn't have been out there, man. Drew Timme, Knecht, Thero, Buffkin, and Bronny deserved better tonight from our coach. And I'm not coming off of that. Yeah, Rui Hachimura, I just want to say he played really well. I don't want to gloss over how well he shot. 6 of 8 from the field, 2 or 3 from 3. I thought he picked his spots well. Didn't really chip in other areas. One block, one board. I'm never pleased with Rui's other aspects of his game, but for what it is that he does, he's one of the best. He's a good shooter and a really, really talented scorer. And I thought he played a good game tonight, doing the things that you want him to do. So, yeah, this is a good Rui game. Jackson Hayes, 19 minutes, 4 points, 2 or 4 from the field, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, plus 9. Luke Kennard, 23 minutes, 2 points, 1 or 2 from the field, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 turnover, plus 4. Kobe Buffkin, as we mentioned already. Bronny James had 7 minutes, plus 5. So, yeah, I really firmly disagree with JJ's philosophy on playing starters when games are blown out, man. We were up by almost 30 points, and we still had our starters on the floor. We got young guys who are professionals who need to get better, who need to be able to showcase themselves. If they're not going to be on this team, at least allow for them to showcase themselves in garbage time so that they can be scouted by other people who may want them on the team in the future, man. It's a disservice to those professionals when they can't get on the floor for the times that are reserved for players like that to get on the damn floor. And for J.J. Redick to be a guy who was a role player at one point in his career, a guy who got benched his entire rookie season in Orlando, which pissed me off back then because he was coming out of all this hype about him coming out of Duke and he couldn't even get on the floor for a weak-ass Orlando team. For him to have endured that in his career and to do this to other professionals when he becomes a coach is some bullshit. And that's just how I feel about that. So, moving on, we are happy we won this game. I don't want to get that twisted. I'm happy with his coaching and schemes, all of that. I'm very pleased, but I don't like the energy behind the choices that he makes when it's time for him to secure wins for himself at the expense of the development of other people who need their opportunities, bro. I'm not coming off of that. So let's get into the standings here. OKC. First place, 60-16, souped-up team. Second place, San Antonio, 57-18. Third place, Lakers, 50-26. Gotta love where we're at there. We sewed up our playoff seeding tonight. So congratulations to everybody, including JJ, who has everything to do with that. Don't take nothing away from him. He's coaching well. I just don't like what he's doing in certain areas, but in the moments that matter, we're getting victories, and that's what really matters to everybody. Denver, fourth place, 48-28. Fifth place, Minnesota, 46-29. Sixth place, Houston, 46-29. Seventh place, Phoenix, 42-34. Eighth place, Clippers, 39-36. Ninth place, Portland, 38-38. And 10th place, Golden State, 36-39. So that's what's going on, man. Congratulations to the Lakers for sewing up your playoff spot. We are definitely in the top 6 no matter what happens from here. With Phoenix losing earlier before the game, that was solidified. Also, congratulations to Luka the Don, who scored the most single amount of points from one player as a Lakers in a single month. I don't remember exactly what the number was, but he broke one of Kobe's many scoring records for the Los Angeles Lakers. No one has scored more points in a single month for the Lakers than Luka the Don did for us in the month of March. So congratulations to Luka for solidifying his name in Laker lore. I suspect that he will continue to break records set by one Kobe Bean Bryant, because Luka's only 26 years old, and nobody in their right mind is ever going to let him leave the Lakers. So, yeah, I expect that he's going to continue to do this and solidify himself as one of the great Lakers of all time. And in watching that third quarter and seeing how he was dominating out there, I just couldn't help but think that we have an opportunity to win a championship with this player. Maybe even this season, if things shape out the way that we hope they will. The level of play the Lakers played at in that third quarter, I think could rival anybody, including the Thunder. And we will see how we match up against this Thunder in their building on Thursday at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. But I will say this: I think we were ready to play the best team in the league tonight in that quarter. That quarter, we looked like we were ready to compete with the Thunder. So take that for what it's worth. And we'll be ready for them. I'm certain we'll be ready for that team. So that's really what I have to say, man. bittersweet in the sense that I'm so vehemently against what JJ's doing with this roster when it comes to how he just neglects the second half of this roster. I really hate that very much as somebody who advocates for young players and prospects so very much with my channel. If you guys follow me, you know I've been screaming about guys getting opportunities and expansion to afford guys opportunities and getting old guys out of the way so young guys can develop. If on our team, I think we're neglecting a lot of what it is I truly believe in. Truly believe in. So that's why I'm speaking like this, but I'm extremely pleased about how my team performed tonight. I'm extremely pleased about where we stand. I'm happy to win, especially as much as we're winning. I'm happy to feel like a contender. And that is really something that deserves as much conversation. So that's really what it is, man. Balance in and of itself, man. Luka is awesome. That's what it really comes down to. LeBron is playing some of the best ball I've seen him play. This is some of my favorite basketball from LeBron James. I would say this is my second favorite era from LeBron. My favorite LeBron era was him in the bubble. And then we're just talking about the Lakers. We're not talking about any time that he spent outside of our organization, because I didn't root for him at all when he wasn't with our organization. With the exception of that 1 year where he was in the finals and it was just him and Dellavedova, and Dellavedova was sick. I was really rooting for Bron that year. Other than that, I'd never, ever rooted for any LeBron team until he got here. But him in the bubble, when he was just so focused and sacrificed and willed that basketball team, him and Anthony Davis and the rest of those guys, Danny Green, who called the game tonight, willed us to a victory under the circumstances that we were going through as a franchise and as a world. That was my favorite version of LeBron James that I had ever seen. This right here, what we've been doing since he came back from injury over the last month and a half, is my second favorite version of LeBron James since being a Laker, man. He's just really bought into this role. He's complimenting Luka and Austin so very well. He's picking up where he needs to, but not doing too much, not doing too little. And we've been winning so very much with him playing this role, and I think he has everything to do with it. And I don't know if too many superstars who had enjoyed the success that he has would be willing, with so much left to share and give to the game, to take on this level, this role rather, while playing at this level. I don't think too many superstars could do it. Their egos wouldn't allow them to do it. And his is allowing it, and I think we're winning because of it. And I think he has an opportunity at exceeding his expectations for his Laker tenure if he continues to play this role in this way. I don't think anybody expects for us to win a championship based on that souped-up ass Team Thunder, right? Let's just be real. But we have a chance to be better than everybody else so long as we continue to have all these guys play the way that they're playing right now. The way we're playing right now, I don't think there's a team in this league better than us than the Thunder. Other than the Thunder, I think we're better than San Antonio when we play like this. I think we're better than Detroit when we play like this. I think we're better than Boston when we play like this. And a lot of that has to do with LeBron taking on the challenge to play a role that isn't the easiest thing for a superstar to do. Luka's going to do what Luka does, but we needed LeBron to sacrifice as much as he has while contributing as much as he has in the areas that he has. And that he's bought into this role and is playing it as well as he is why I think we've been as good as we are. So I want to say that. I appreciate what he's doing, and I think if he continues to do it through the playoffs, we'll meet the Thunder. And that's what it's about. Can we meet the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals? Can we get past the Spurs? Can we get past the first round? Can we meet the Thunder? Whatever happens once you get to the Thunder, like I said, they're souped up in some astronomically unfair ways. But for now, if we can get to the Thunder, I think that's a success for our franchise. So that's what I'm going to say. Salute the Kobe Minute, BDO 44. I thank you all for watching. Out.